Well, I'll be damned. It looks like we have some awesome lightning people here. Oh, it looks like we got our last enemy here. Oh my gosh, that's so awesome. That was some great luck. One thing I actually want to mention as well, we have the black chocobo, but one thing I do want to mention here is that, oh no, he's taking the, oh, is he a synergist? Or is this guy a sab? Ooh, he is really sexy destroying our gosh darn chocobo here. But anyways, I think it's really cool that this sort of story is a bit of a closure, in my opinion, to the reality that was Final Fantasy XIII that you came right out of. And it's kind of cool that it talks about how not only did we sort of experience the terrible reality that was last game's world, but we also experienced, oh please, 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 no, he got stopped, damn it. Alright, Noel's going to take him out and pretty much destroy him. Gets rid of the supersonic wave, sort of the terrible idea that was to put on a black chocobo. Anyways, we killed the black chocobo, which is great. We can definitely capture him, stick around and try to get him, but as I was saying, it's kind of cool that you sort of destroy the reality as well when you meet the soldiers and interact with them. As you can see, we've completed the Vile Peaks 10AF. I believe there's no other reason for us to be here. So let's return to the Historia Crux and go right back to the Vile Peaks 200. So we're going to finish off all these fragments here. Oh my gosh, am I excited. Look at this. 4 more fragments to grab here. This is going to be, like I said, a jam-packed session, darn it. And I like it. Once again, though, we have to get the Twilight Fragment Beta, which means we have to take out the strong/weakened Twilight Odin. But I forgot if he's strong or weakened or not. But either way, we can finally put some closure to that story, as well as the other story that is finding these squads. And it's so cool, too. I think it's so cute that they made their call signs after moves that Lightning knew. They said it was an homage, but I think it was also sort of a teaser, possibly for Final Fantasy 13-3, that you're going to be involved with Lightning much more. But maybe I'm stretching things a bit here. Anyways, let's talk to people around here, tell them what's going on. Okay, well, we killed this power source. I don't want to talk to you. Let's talk to Terreno here. Okay, I don't want to talk to you anymore. That was a waste. Actually, one thing I want to make sure here is I have this 100% explored. All right, perfect. We need to go back and take out this gosh darn Twilight Odin. He is being a thorn in our side in general because he's just not allowing us to do what we want to do, but that's fine. We completed all the monsters actually in the other area. I'm actually wanting to find the Garuda here, who's really tough apparently. I think it would be nice to take out a tougher monster in the session because we are really over level and now we're just amassing a ton of Crystarian points, and I might not actually level up at the end of the session. I think I'll go back and return all of our 100%ed maps later too once we 100%. Actually no, you know what I'll probably do is the quizzes and then I'll level up. I'll do the quizzes next session and then I'll probably do the last 2 legendaries in the next session too. Is this Maguma? Doesn't look like it, but we'll attack these dudes anyway. These guys are fairly easy for the amount of Crystarian points that they give you. So free Viking and Lancer kills. Anyone can just grab around and throw out your magic, have yourselves a good day. As you can see, that was a really easy fight. We're gonna go back there and talk to Sarge. Oh, I did want to say I can't believe I kept messing up Sarge's and Blitz's name because Sarge is the guy that we actually have to deal with that we already dealt with, and now we're going to be able to finish out this area as well. Maybe I think we get some. I think we actually have almost all of the Blitz Squadron fragments. We do have the mission report left to grab, but we also have just a couple other ones that aren't exactly Blitz Squadron ones that we need to do. So actually I don't want to attack these guys. Let's get out of here. We'll just fight the monster. If it isn't looking like the Maguma, then I'm just not going to fight him. I actually know what the Maguma looks like, or the Garuda looks like. The Garuda is a Saboteur though. Wait, oh my gosh, I just went backwards. That is a boneheaded move. I should be paying attention out of combat. That was that's pretty silly, I do have to admit. Those things happen though. That is my brain in a nutshell, I guess. Certainly not surprised about that one bit at all. But now we're probably just going to avoid all combat for the sake of time because we want to finish up this whole area as fast as we can, of course. And then we're going to get our 5th fragment, possibly. And then there's 3 other fragments we can collect, I think, on the way back out of here, which is nice. So we just got to go up here and help out the 1 soldier out of the 6 that is fighting the shadow monster here. I don't understand that at all. I think that's really dumb considering that the squadron is really putting a lot of stock into finding The other ones, they're not actually helping the ones that they have found. I think that's like the dumbest thing in the world. But anyways, oh my gosh, it looks like he's fallen. Let's see what we can do about the final Twilight Odin here. Might actually have to switch to a Sentinel, but we'll see. What can we do about this? Oh, we need to examine him once again from the right spot. That's really annoying. Let's see what we can do about fighting him. It looks like we're not even going to go into a cutscene here. We're just going to fight him as fast as we can here. The Thunder's good and all that. It's sort of the same strategy in a way. The only thing that you actually have to worry about here is that I think he has the same amount of health as well, but you have to worry about he spams out the Zanskutin attack or whatever, however you pronounce it. And that's annoying because actually you have to deal with that in Final Fantasy. You get to use that when you're in Gestalt mode, but he ain't in Gestalt mode, as you can see. He's in this mode. As you can see, now he puts out the crushing blow, all the tough attacks here. So we're going to see if we can take him out just in one stagger here. We're going to get the ultimate arrow going on here. Gonna see if we can get him to 999 before things get really crazy. Hopefully we'll save our pet here. That might not be the case. As you can see, he is just going into mash up and kill us mode. See if we can get a raise off. Oh good, we're gonna get dual bow going on here because armor ignores him with the high stagger count. We might be able to put a ton of damage on him, even though that didn't actually happen because it looked like a lightning based attack. Switch back to Relentless Assault here. We've lost a lot of his stagger, which is really crappy, and as you can see, he's just going to loop you up like that, and Sentinel might actually be the best option here that I'm sort of ignoring. And of course, since he continually heals himself, it gets kind of crazy in that regard as well. So he's quick to stagger, obviously, but he's also much more crazy. So we might actually have to switch to a Synergist as well. We're getting really low on health here. Let's see if we can get some buffs up on ourselves. Is he... He's immune to everything actually that is okay, so we'll switch to a Sentinel Saboteur here and see if we can get some debuffs and buffs on ourselves here, because we do want to start withstanding some of the worst attacks that he has, and obviously we don't want to get into a lot of trouble with that. I wish Noel didn't spam the Aga attacks because they last much less, but it's going to give us some nice other things as well. Let's get a D-Shell on him. Switch to our medics, and then once that's stuck. We'll switch to our medics. We're going to go back to Relentless Assault for ourselves. Kind of wish I was using the Flanter for this fight, but that's okay. Let's see. Oh, that Seismic Strike's probably really bad. Oh, that wasn't too bad. Alright, let's switch now. He's in Imperil. Let's see if we can get him close to stagger here. Come on, get some attacks off. Beautiful. We're going to get our Quay off before he dies. Come on, get him close to stagger. Alright, oh, he's on stagger right now. Oh, and we got him staggered. Perfect. Come on, get some attacks out on him here. He's going to be so weak with Imperil on him that it's just going to be totally worth it to see if we can get attacks out on him. We're going to have to switch to our Dual Medic Commando here because he's going to start attacking Noel really badly, and that's not going to be good for us. So let's switch back. The stagger bar is actually moving at a fairly okay rate. I'm not too worried about that. I actually want to switch to our Commando Sentinel because if he gets a provoke on him, then we might be spared, actually, just for a little bit here, which is good. Oh, come on. There we go. Whew. Alright, get more bar on him there. I think this will be the killing blow for him. Hopefully we'll 5-star it. I'm not too sure about that. Man, he is such a heavy attacker. Not bad, though. We did get the kill on him. So we finished up both the Twilight Fragments. And we got 5 stars both times around. That's pretty sweet, I do have to say. I think he gives us another amulet of some sort. Ah, we got the Twilight Odin. Actually has a monster and the Martyr's Badge. So let's see what happens. Twilight Fragment Beta.
This land will soon return to its original state. The shadow of a false Odin is not my burden to bear. But if the men had died, nothing could have erased my guilt. I fought alongside those 6 men years ago. I thought they would have forgotten my existence by now. I find comfort in the fact that people can disappear but still continue to live on in others' memories. So Sarah, if you keep me in your thoughts, one day I am certain I will find my way home again.
I will.
Oh, what?
Oh, it's nothing. I just thought I heard Lightning's voice. I know it's probably just all in my head.
Impossible things are happening all around us. What with the paradox and the artifacts. Anything can happen. I believe you did hear her voice.
Yeah, I hope you're right. Goodbye.
We got the 2 gate seals for both the Vile Peaks areas for winning that battle, which is very nice. But now we actually have to farm out the rest of these areas here, which kind of sucks because we still have, is it 3 fragments left? Please don't tell me it's 3 fragments. That would be a shame, but it probably is the reality of things. Yes, we have 3 fragments left. One of them being Terreno's last light, I think, and then 2 more that we get from just completing this quest altogether, which we already have. So that's good. There's some guys that we also have to unearth using Mog's search, so we're gonna have to do that as well. I don't think you can hop up to my top left, so we just have to get these other guys here on our side here. So let's get this guy out here. Let's see what Mog has to say. Besides Kupo, obviously it says Kupo very well. Let's talk to the soldier though. Oh my gosh, it's Saz! Saz, what are you doing here? Let's talk to him.
Who are you?
Saz!
I am no longer there, but they'll encounter a friend. My first comrade in arms, a man who treasured family more than anything. We did not meet here, but this is where we parted ways.
Hey there, Sarah. What's happening? Wait a minute. You know what? Forget I asked. Can't hear a single word you say from here. How you been? Keeping yourself busy? Not running around like a headless chocobo, I hope. You know, you need to stop and take a breath every now and then, or you just wipe yourself out. I remember being here back in the day. You know, when I was young and in my prime. Things heated up between me and Lightning, and we ended up going our separate ways. Well, to tell you the truth, she walked off and left me behind. Man, those were some tough times. If you're in a bad situation with friends, someone's got your back. If you're alone, you're done for. Speaking of tough times, things still haven't gotten much better. I wandered into this strange, psychedelic world, and now I'm gambling to win the prize of a lifetime. I've got something important on the line, and you know I'm not one to back down. I know I can get out of this winner. I have to. Well, I just wanted to drop in and say hi. Play nice with your friends, you hear me? Oh, and here's a little something from me to you. But now I really gotta run. Later, folks.
That was Saz. He's an old friend of ours. He fought alongside Lightning and Snow to try to protect Cocoon. He's been doing this kind of thing a lot longer than we have.
I wonder what they argued about that would make your sister leave him behind. Whatever it was, I guess they had as rocky a road as we did.
Yeah, that's for sure. But I think experiencing the bumps and the hardships along the way is what brings people closer together. That's how you make great friends, right?
The Father's Song, 500 CP, and color me fucking excited. We got to talk to Saz, and as you can see, this once again mirrors the timeline perfectly when Lightning sort of screwed him over by running him off there, which is really cool. I really can't get over how awesome that the stories connect between the 2 stories. That was actually something that I did not think of when I was going through the Vile Peaks at first, through my first playthrough, but I just thought of that as I was playing through. And it was really cool. It was a cool conclusion to come to, and it was nice to see everything come to fruition a second time through so I can sit back and watch from more of an observer standpoint than a game player standpoint, because once you play the game the first time, you definitely take a different lens as you're going through the process, and I think it definitely adds to the artistic value of the game itself. So let's go back and talk to Terreno here. We definitely have a quest to complete, another fragment to grab, and of course I believe there's someone else that we need to unearth somewhere around here after we talk to him. So let's talk to him.
The soldiers we met shared Lightning's beliefs and had once fought by her side. They never forgot who she was. They had found a place for her in their memories, in their hearts. Can you hear me up there in Valhalla? You've touched so many hearts. You made a difference in so many lives. You made your mark in the world, and I'm proud of you.
Thanks again for your help, little sis. Couldn't have resolved the paradox without you. The members of Blitz Squadron are finally going to return to our town. All 6 of us, together. I know you're on a journey to find your sister. Might not be easy, but don't give up until you find her, okay? Oh, and you'd better not forget our invitations to our welcome home party.
Thank you for the mission report, boys. I believe we do have one last thing to do here, and that's unearth what looks like Lightning here. So come here, Light. Come on, Mog, it's time to get her out here. I believe the fragment's name is Words of Light. So let's talk to her. I'll leave you guys to that, and we'll see what we can do after that.
That's her, right? That's lightning.
It's like she can't see us or something.
I am in Valhalla, isolated from others, engaged in a solitary battle.
Lightning.
I remember the day I became a Lassie. I turned the entire world against me, and I fought alone for what I believed in. I thought that was the only way, but I was wrong. There were others who were burdened with the same fate. I realized that I wasn't alone. Valhalla is empty. There is no one here. But I carry the memories of you and my friends in my heart. As long as the memories are not forgotten, I will always have people with me, supporting me along the way. Even you, Sarah. But I do miss you. What I wouldn't give for us to talk and laugh like we used to. I pray for the day that dream becomes a reality. And one day it will. Sarah, I hope you can hear my words. I pray you can hear all I have to say.
I do. As if you're right here.
Well, that's that.
Huh?
Well, after hearing a touching sisterly speech like that, now we have no choice but to go to Valhalla. I know that's been the plan all along, and now it's official.
That's right, Kupo.
Words of Light, 500 CP. We've completed ourselves both Vile Peaks as we wanted to do, so let's return to the Historia Crux. Damn, if that doesn't make you excited to get to Valhalla, which is one of the reasons why I saved this to before the end of the game, I honestly don't know what is. As you can see, we unlocked our time reversals there, but what's done is now done. As you can see, we've gotten 12 fragments in just this short session, excuse me. And look at that, 125 out of 160. Call me giddy, but I'm feeling pretty giddy right now. Hopefully you guys have enjoyed this little session of Final Fantasy XIII-2. I'll see you guys later. Have a great night. Peace out. Bye.